Our Dave Bryan was inside the Trump rally, but we're going to start with Michele Gile, who was outside. Michele?
Lena, nobody is getting back into the protest area in front of the arena, and you can see why. There are at least 100 officers and sheriff's deputies in tactical gear. They're on horseback going down the middle of Catella Avenue here, right across from Disneyland. Streets are closed. Protesters, what's left of them, pushed to the west. This was ground zero a couple of hours ago.
We need to move forward together.
Screaming led to pushing and shoving as pro-Trump supporters and protesters got in each other's faces outside of the Anaheim arena. During a fracas after the rally, a reporter from a Spanish-language TV station was knocked to the ground and taken away by an ambulance as mounted police pushed the crowd back off of Catella Avenue across from Disneyland.
Well, obviously, we declared the unlawful assembly, and it's now to move them out. If they want to start behaving like that and engaging in unlawful behavior, as we said, we're going to take swift action, and we did that.
Early on, a few water bottles were thrown at police who lined up outside of the arena doors where Donald Trump held his noontime event. Even before the opposing sides began throwing fists, a mother and son visiting the Disneyland resort wondered if they should be here.
You were freaked out a second ago. This is kind of scary. We're from a small town. We're not used to this. We did ask, should we go back to our hotel room? Should we not be on the street? I don't know what to do.
Back live now on Catella Avenue. You can see law enforcement here blocking the way. They are not going to let anybody in or anybody out. Despite all of this action today, only a couple of arrests. Those are the latest figures from Anaheim police. No damage that we know of. The only injury to that reporter. That's the latest live here in Anaheim. I'm Michele Gile. Back to you.
Michele, hi, it's Dave Bryan. We stepped outside of the convention center as well. There are only a handful of protesters who were led away by security officers inside the convention hall while Donald Trump was speaking. They did not really disrupt what he was saying. The crowd here was loud and supportive of Trump, but there were some empty seats, and that's something you don't often see at Trump rallies these days.
There are women that love Trump. I'm telling you, women do like me.
With most polls showing Donald Trump is getting clobbered by Hillary Clinton among women voters, he not too subtly paraded some women supporters onto the stage at his rally in Anaheim as it got underway. Before the rally started, Trump met with the group and invited them to join him. But Trump barely mentioned an Inspector General's report just released today that was critical of Hillary Clinton's email procedures when she was Secretary of State.
Crooked Hillary. She's as crooked as they come. She had a little bad news today, as you know, from some reports came down weren't so good, but not so good. The Inspector General's report, not good.
But Trump brought down the House when he brought up the centerpiece of his campaign, building the wall along the Mexican border, leading the cheers.
Build that wall, build that wall, build that wall, build that wall.
Now, Trump has almost nothing at stake in the California primary coming up, since everyone knows he's going to win the nomination. But he did say he's going to work hard to put California in play in the November election, and that can be an uphill fight for a Republican presidential candidate. Lena, Juan, back to you.
All right, Dave, thanks so much.